up real fast, and then we'll be ready.
Hello Talk was Twitch Cello here.
Yeah, how did that go?
That was right. The only person really talk was Spooderon.
Okay. Talking with the Amp boys is definitely interesting.
Yeah. Aren't they 7-0?
They are.
Yeah. Jeez. The Hamcam loves.
I don't know about love.
Kiki, do you love Manta only partly? He enjoys talking. Ooh. Got a little ship here going. Alright. Heading into here. I don't really know any that like super impactful picks there. Maybe ban out the Shen, but
Yeah, I would start with the Shen ban. To me, last week, Nayun was not looking comfortable top lane. And so, I mean, if you can get him on any of the picks that he's playing last week, I think it would be a good start to, you know, taking Battlecast down.
yeah. LB ban as usual.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be permanently banned against 15 Virgin.
Yeah, I experienced that pain facing as LeBlanc. Trust me, it is not fun at all.
Yeah, him one-shotting literally like tanks with LeBlanc was really weird, so.
Yeah. I mean, one-shotting our Rakan top isn't.
Yeah. The Lissandra ban is a little interesting. Again, I think Business Trooper plays it, but they didn't ban it last game.
Can you even really ban out Business Trooper? I hear he has super huge.
No, I don't think you can.
Maybe they're just telling them they need to chill out. Like, cool off. I'm sorry, I make puns a lot.
It's, puns can be fun. Puns,
Echo.
not bad. Echo ban, yeah, 15 also plays Echo, so.
Nocturne picked up. Taking that away from Ezio.
Yeah, it does leave the Morgana open for Business Trooper, which it's like if you're gonna throw a ban at Business Trooper, it should be the Morgana, unless you're planning on taking it away. So banning out the Lissandra to me is a little out of left field.
Yeah. Tristana picked up yet again. Well, this time for
Neon.
We'll see if he can use it to more success. I mean, we didn't do bad, but
yeah, I think I would did pretty okay with it, but I think they're kind of just going to be trading picks back and forth. Aurelia left open means 15 going to be taking that into the Morgana.
Yeah, 2 comfort picks in the mid lane here.
Yeah. Who is going to be the last pick here? Thresh would be really interesting. That's a very slash Andy pick. So seeing Ravencrow take that, it's going to be really interesting. And into a Morgana, that just, well, I guess it's Morg mid at the very least, so.
Are you done with you now? Done?
Hey, is we gonna see the Nunu? Yes, we do. TSM Ezio grabbing Nunu for himself. This will be exciting. I've only seen Nunu played like once since the rework because I haven't really played in a long time. But
it's super fun, dude.
I loved his kit. Like just looking at his kit, I was just like, this is everything I could have asked for from Nunu.
Let's just hope he has Nunu bot.
I don't know,
I
man. All the
love that.
Nunu skins now look really good.
Yeah.
I
just like
think
Nunu
Nunubot
because
actually looks like the worst one now. I actually don't like the way it looks anymore.
look wise, maybe, but voice lines
Yeah, it's a
out of
classic. I'll
he has
give
a
you
lot
that.
of like he has a lot of toxic voice lines.
Mm.
And the laugh, they kept the laugh the same.
All right, Bard taken away from Andy. It feels bad, man. Oh my god,
Yeah,
what?
they don't want him.
Bliss, I think you like eat the most awful looking food. Like all your food that you post is just burnt to a freaking crisp. If you're still in here, Bliss. I know Bliss was in here earlier. Jesus. Okay. Singe taken away from Nayung. Nautilus taken away from Sonic. Pretty much, I think this is the first team that we've seen consistently take Nautilus away from Sonic. That is impressive and a very good choice.
Alistair picked up for Andy.
Yeah, Alistar should do just fine into Thresh because like you hook Alistar, so like, maybe I should back off. But are we potentially going for that? No, Swain picked up. Means that might actually be Swain bottom lane. Maybe it's Aurelia top. Probably not.
We're gonna see the Sven special here. Sven Swain known for being particularly bad, but maybe we can change that. Renekton. Ooh. So that is gonna be a Swain ADC.
Yeah.
Well, APC.
Swain bot lane. I made it a point on our website to label 80 carry role as bot lane, even though on the top tab it is 80 carry. I need to fix that, but yeah.
Poppy picked up. So this will be Renekton versus Poppy. Nunu versus Nocturne. Thresh, Swain, Ali, Trist, Irelia, Morgana. I feel like the Irelia may not be too good in the Morgana, because I don't know if the you can just pounce on her with your Q and like mark them with the stun while she has a spell shield.
Yeah, I don't know if her E is still gonna mark. I know it won't stun, but it might still mark through the spell shield. Not positive on that, to be honest. But if Business Trooper doesn't time his bindings well, Aurelia is gonna be a very tricky matchup because Aurelia, when she dashes to you, it actually puts her behind you. So Business Trooper either needs to just instinctively wait for the dash to finish and throw the binding behind him, or he needs to catch her mid-flight. Because if he shoots it forward and it's late, he's going to miss it every single time.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like unlike old Nunu, his gank potential is like super strong with the snowball. So I'm expecting a lot of earlier ganks from him. To probably try to get the Tristana set up early, which is probably a good idea. Poppy and Renekton gonna maybe have a few fights, but it's probably gonna be a snooze fest with Poppy. Not trying to be toxic.
No. Poppy, I think, is actually one of the more interesting top laners because she does do so much damage and can actually duel most of the duelist top laners.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually going to be a pretty fun matchup.
Yeah. I just realized that with the whole Swain Thresh, with Thresh's combo, Swain can easily get 2 passive heals. Because you can take it from the flay and you can take it from the hook.
It has a cooldown.
No. See, I don't play Swain bot lane.
Yeah, it's got a cooldown, and it's not like a per person cooldown. It's just like a general cooldown.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cooldown is, but what should our bet be?
Do we want to make it a fun one and put number of new ganks before 15? Or do you want to have something actually like first blood?
I like things that I can look at the end of the game, or that are smaller to count than gank.
All
How
right.
many ganks?
All right.
Like
How's about? Want to do first turret?
first turret timer. We could do first turret timer.
I say 15 is a good number. Over under.
I'll put it at 12. Just because both our TPR has a really aggressive comp, so I feel like there's a chance here that it gets sped up.
Yep. But 3 tanks on the side of Battlecast. Nunu having a really strong, like once he gets like the Spirit Visage, his heals, his consume is just gonna heal quite a bit, like a lot. Because if he just eats a minion, I think it heals him for like 600 at like max rank or more.
I'll look at the numbers here if I can find him.
Nunu and Willem.
There we go. I'm just not used to his new picture. It heals for 255 plus 50% AP. So if he's going full AP, it'll heal him quite a bit. If he's not,
There's the Nunu bot.
hey,
The
he's
Nunu
got
Willem
it.
bot. But he won't be going AP. He's going tank. AP Nunu's if you're like trying to have fun, but
Yeah, I know a lot of people really like the AP Nunu build right now, but definitely I feel like it's probably good. But
It's
tank
just not
is
viable.
tank is always strong.
yeah, because you already have a buttload of damage naturally, so.
And
if
with
you
all
get
of his
tanked
CC,
on-
like you don't really need like damage. If you just CC the enemy team, then your team should be able to clean up. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. So since you've only seen once before, you do know that his ult gives him a shield based on his max health, right?
yeah, I've read the tooltips.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty nasty. His kit is a little absurd.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun champion. It should be pretty good with how much like dive in TPR has. I feel like they've got a really good comp Battlecast. So comp wise, I'm gonna kind of give Battlecast the edge here.
Yeah. Especially like honestly, if they can get the Tristana ahead against that comp, I think they'll be like really strong.
Yeah,
Especially since there's like 4 melees and Swain is pretty close range. With just being able to be with the passive just outranging them by so far.
yeah. And there's no like crazy good like sustained DPS from TPR. Like Swain is pretty decent sustained DPS, but there's no AD carry here, right? And so going into 2-3 tanks, it's gonna make it really, really hard for TPR to win the late game if it gets there. So they have to play exceptionally well early game and really snowball this if they actually want to take this game convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
Andy
like-
with the cowbell.
Yeah, the director camera put it on him for a good like 10 seconds.
I'm keeping it on. Nothing's happening, so I just keep clicking Andy. It's like the best thing they've ever done.
Other than the Draven, obviously.
Draven's pretty good too.
Yeah, I love that skin.
It's pretty stupid, but I love it. I think I own that skin. I might not.
I own every single Draven skin.
I hate AD carry and like playing AD carry, and I hate playing against Draven, but I really like Draven just like as a character. I find him very enjoyable.
Yeah. I remember when I played him.
Oh my
It was
god.
fun.
That was a little off there, Raven. Thanks for the bits, Sam. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I fully expect this bot lane to go into Battlecast's favor. We saw the CS lead that Battlecast had last game. I expect it to be pretty much the same case. This game, Swain has a pretty hard time farming in the early game, in bot lane specifically, because you've got this AD carry who can literally just right-click minions and push out the wave, and you know, especially against a Tristana, he's going to be farming under tower a lot, which means he's got to spam a lot of abilities, and depending on what he went rune-wise, he's going to have a pretty hard time actually keeping his mana up well enough to be able to farm. But we'll have to see how it actually plays out.
Ooh,
15
aggressive here by 15.
Yeah, he's going to be taking a trade versus business, but actually getting burned down pretty low, but without any mana, if he takes another good trade onto Business Trooper, he should be able to get a kill.
Trying to get that stun off.
Yeah. Looks like he wants it. Ravencrow not going to land the hook. Ooh. Yeah, this is why this matchup can be really good for Poppy.
Yeah.
Especially if the Renekton like doesn't kite around well, because he just stood on the hammer shock the whole time. Took a lot of damage from that, and then the stun wasn't long enough. He got hit by the Steadfast Presence, gonna get traded on, but Ravencrow with a really nice hook. Doesn't quite matter though, because Slash Andy doing a lot of damage on that Alistar, but gonna get traded back on for the time being.
Yeah. The pink Mukal Alistar.
Yep. Business Trooper's full health again. Like, that passive is insane for Morgana, because he's full health, and 15 keeps getting whittled down by these pools.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do with her when they like do the mini rework on her.
Yeah, I don't have any idea, but Andy taking pretty big chunk of damage. Awu getting dangerously low on mana, but if Andy steps up out of line, they could definitely make a pick here. This bot lane is already over a 16 CS lead.
Ooh. Hook barely missing.
Did they go in bot? Auto camera moved. Looks like he might actually want to go in though. Nope, not gonna do anything. Bot lane CS though, countered by top lane CS, even with Sonic taking that really bad trade, is up a sizable amount of farm, which should help out quite a bit. Oh no, the minion was in the way. Feels bad, man, Raven.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah,
you know.
Forget that the minions exist. Thresh hook should go through minions.
That'd be broken.
It would.
I mean, I've seen a few clips where there's a glitch where it looks like they go through minions.
Or what they should do is they should make it so that you know which minions have souls, and the hook will only hit minions that have souls.
That'd be interesting.
And it would kind of make sense, because then champions always drop a soul when they die. So they have souls, so the hook could only hit things with souls.
Now here's a question. Why does Dragon have 2 souls?
He's a very big man.
Does he have someone in his belly?
He might.
I mean, Baron eats Baron probably has the 2 souls because he eats up Rift.
Yeah. Oh, if Raphael died though beforehand, he's not gonna be able to eat it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, lanes are gonna kind of be going. Expected a little bit more action out of both teams, but both of them kind of just playing the farming game for the time being.
Which honestly, I think farm game benefits Battlecast more. Looks like Nunu's coming in for a gank.
It definitely does benefit Battlecast. So it looks like he wanted something, but not going to commit to it.
Yeah, backed off because because the Sonic backed off because of the ward and try bush.
Was there a ward in try for Sonic?
Yes, there was.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a ward or if he had just timed it really well.
It was literally just about to die.
Rough.
The baby's on the
Alright.
Also, the Nunu snowball. If you notice, there's like a big indicator on the map.
Yeah, on the minimap. Yeah.
It's a little obnoxious, to be honest.
Yeah, it can be. There we go. Business Trooper missing. His Q needs to be careful because here comes Prison, probably forcing the flash away, but he still gets hit by the fear. Lots of damage coming out. Are they able to get the first blood? It does go over to the Aurelia as he's able to dive in under the tower. That's what I was talking about, where Business Trooper really needs to be careful with his bitings because he shot it out a little early. And he wasn't able to catch the Aurelia flying behind him. Still, though, I don't think the tempo of the game has been pushed up quite enough. Bot lane going for an all-in. They do have level 6, but Neonfire not doing quite enough damage. Forcing the flash away, though, as he's going to try and jump in and get a reset onto Raven, but just a trade of health bars and sums for the time being, as 15 has found his way bottom lane. Darn, snowball on the map is so big. You think something's happening, but no, he's just farming in the jungle.
Yeah, probably able to just steadily keep Renekton off the minions.
Yeah, he's going for a Bramble Vest, which every time it happens, I start raging. I do not like Bramble Vest first item on most champions. Up against like a Fiora, it makes sense. Renekton has an okay amount of healing too, but still not ideal. Mid lane, though, we're going to see a potential dive. The fear is out. I don't think he got the Black Shield off in time, but Prism still forced to get away, but Ezio gets the flashing, gets the consume. He should be trying to get another kill off here as 15 Virgin trying to do what he can. Might actually be able to pick up the kill. Should he jump onto the Morgana? He does get a second kill. Meanwhile, bot lane, the Thresh picks up the kill onto Alistar as well. And TPR are popping off in game 2 right now with another hook landing onto Neonfire. He's going to be able to flash away, and the kill goes over to Swain, giving me full control of the map to Battlecast right now. Or sorry, TPR, not Battlecast.
Yeah. Wasn't able to pay attention too much to the bot lane there with the action in the mid lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to pay attention to mid lane, and then the auto camera moved at bot like right as Aurelia was about to go onto Morgana for the double. I was like, oh, come on. I want to see how this ends, but then he got a kill bot. I was like, okay, maybe this is acceptable. 15, though, actually finds his way onto Nunu in the jungle. There was a really good ward placed in the bush. Sonic has roamed down as well. Ezio going to be in a really rough spot. There's no way out for him. He does fall.
Another kill.
The control ward was really good.
Yeah.
Helps him get the lead. Double buffs on 15 of Virgin right now as he finds a lot of farm as well.
Sherry's still there. Big Deal's not there. Big Deal's not open.
They're trying to make it so they're trying to show that they're not no pushovers. They're not going to get too out here.
Yeah.
I talked to Sherelle.
Definitely looking that way. They still need to be careful because, like we mentioned earlier, their comp has pretty much can't even hold a torch to Battlecast comp late game. So they really need to take this lead and just expedite it. For 3.2k gold lead right now is really good for trying to get that done. Just comes down to how well they actually are able to force the issue right now. Ravencrow, though, stepping up a little bit, does get found by Slash. Andy in the biting is going to catch him over the wall as well. Neonfire with the jump over and the buster shot means he's going to be able to pick up his first kill of the game.
That's just unfortunate.
Yep. Now Sonic trying to get a trade-off onto Nayung.
Actually, he gets a positive trade there.
Yep. That went pretty well for him. Red buff going to make this a little bit easier, winning the lane.
I mean, some of the people I work with.
15 though needs to be a little bit careful. That was a really nice headbutt into the binding, into an ult from Nunu. I don't see a way for him to get out of here. Shutdown gold goes to Tristana, slowly evening up the game. Now only 2k behind his Battlecast. As TPR are just overstepping their boundaries a little bit. Sonic, you can't dash through. When are people going to learn you can't dash through Poppy W?
Never. You will never learn. Just like people first having talent will never know you can't go over an Azir ult. Sadly,
Yeah.
I've never seen someone try it, but
we are going to see a fight around Dragon. TP already coming out from Sonic Abs. There's no TP to follow from Na Jin. They're able to get a first kill of the game of their fight. Sorry, double kill over to Prism, but he does get shut down by the Nunu. Dragon, though, gonna be falling.
Oh yeah, Monday through Wednesday have their day off.
That puts TPR back in the lead. Well, they were already in the lead, but back farther in the lead. Unless the tower falls in 30 seconds, I think we're going to hit over on that bet. Should have listened to Maniac with a 15, but I thought, I don't know, man. I look at TPR's comp, I was like, there's no way they don't get a tower pretty fast. We'll see.
no,
though.
they may actually get the spot tower.
No, they're not going to commit for it. 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's already over. I said 12 minutes, not 13. Yeah, that's over. Sorry, Sam, you lost 3,000 points on it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know why. Sam went 3,000 on under. That's really rough.
You really felt confident in your prediction.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough, dude. You just gotta win slots a couple more times.
Raise the increase a lot.
Yep. Neon, though, getting some pressure on the bot lane tower. Having that Stormraiser finished and still a 22 CS lead, not the worst thing for him down here. In fact, I think he might actually be up in gold. Is he?
Probably
Yeah,
is.
he's up 800 gold still.
Yeah.
It was that shutdown really helped.
Oh, he's about to get pounced on.
Yeah, it looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble. Does use the rocket jump away. Fresh hook. Not even close. Sonic
Yeah.
Gonna be... There we go again. He needs to time that a little bit better. 15 Virgin gonna get caught up by the Soul Shack. Was actually forced to flash away. Don't really think that was necessary, but he did it nonetheless. Flashing from Ravenco. The box doesn't land, but the Paranoia gonna be used onto the Alistar. Unbreakable Will's gonna try and slow this down as the Flay goes the wrong way. I think he's gonna be able to get out. 15, what are you doing, bud? No, he does go for it, but the tower shots from down the field pick up the kill.
Was it worth? Because there was shutdown gold there.
Yeah.
Or-
I don't think that one was shut down, actually.
No, I don't think it was like full shutdown, but
Because shutdown starts at 2 kills, and he already died at 3 kills. So,
Ooh, actually having a level lead. Well,
yeah.
not- yeah.
No, he's in a really good spot. Actually going to get hit by the Never Move, though, with the combo from Alistar. Might be able to take the fight as the ultimate's out from Swain. I don't think he's going to be able to get the burst combo off quite, though. Slash Andy doing what he can, and a teleport being used as well from Na Jin. Means they should be able to at least force the tower down if they don't get a kill, but Na going to get at least one. So Awu looks to try and defend, but with 3 here and no health, he really needs to leave.
Yeah.
His first tower. Even if we did do 15, we would have been over, so that's fine. But only a 1k gold lead now for Battlecast. Or, sorry, for TPR. I keep getting their names mixed up. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. We do see a nice binding onto the Aurelia. Going to get caught by the Snowball as well. Nunu with all of his CC in this new kit. Going to be able to try and go forward. Nice engage, though, from TPR as they want to turn the fight around. Soul Shackles with the Zanyas. Still falls down, though.
I think the Dominus was a little too much.
Probably. Neon, though, he's got blood in his eyes. Wants to go in onto 15. He does get a kill. Should be falling to Sonic, though. Slice and dice. Picks
Look how
up
big
the
that
kill.
snowball got.
Yeah, those snowballs are crazy.
Yeah.
The animations for the new. That's a really fun set of words.
Nunu and Willem. I hate.
Yeah. I understand why they changed his name to Nunu and Willem. Like, it's supposed to be the both of them. It's not just Nunu.
I just don't like when like people are like, oh, it's like they try to correct you, be like, it's
Yeah.
Nunu. Who wants to say Nunu and Willem every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I went to go look at my credit score the other day.
Yep.
Yeah. Swain's Rod of Ages building up. So he's going to be scaling a lot better now.
Yeah, he's at least getting to the scaling point, but I don't think it's really going to help quite enough. Not with... Oh, it does still mark.
Yep.
Okay, so it does mark through the black shield. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not technically like a proper spell shield. It's just like a CC blocker.
Yeah.
Well, which is weird, because sometimes it does act like a proper spell shield in some cases. I don't really know how they decide, but...
Yeah, what's her name? What's she look like?
Yeah.
But yeah, we kind of slowing the pace of the game down, definitely in Battlecast's favor if it keeps going at this pace, just because Tristana, much better late game than a Swain will be. This Business Trooper gonna try and not die to an Aurelia.
At this point, all you can do is try not to die.
Yeah.
Especially since she has the Trinity Force and the Tiamat.
Yeah, lots of damage coming out there. And he does have Zanya's, so if he does get engaged on, he can pretty much disengage.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just made you yawn with my...
No, I was already yawning. My yawns have a late sound effect. Yeah, TPR really need to start making a play. I know they tried making plays bot lane, but it looks like Awu's actually going to get engaged on the Buster Shot after the headbutt pulverize. Means he's going to be on the wrong side of town trying to get damage off. He might actually be able to finish off the kill. They do trade 1-for-1. Now the fear going on to Alistar as he's running away, but he's not going to be able to get there. Double kill for Prism as 15 picks up a solo kill in the mid lane as well. Make a play they did. TPR with 3 kills for 1. Crossman.
Yeah. Oh, Nunu's setting up a snowball.
Yep, it looks like he's going to try and get onto Aurelia. She's dashing away. Is she able to escape completely? Oh, he can't drift quite well enough. The stun's going to come through as well. But he's going to be able to flash forward. Wants to get the snowballs off onto her. Is he able to get the root off? He's not. In the lantern here.
BM a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want me? Is he's going to go back in on this? That's a little risky, especially with the TP coming out from Poppy. But Nunu does have a hard time catching up here. Is he able to get the root off onto this? He does. An instant snowball to get a slight knockup. But it just not going to be able to clean up a kill. They should have pressure, though, for this mid lane tower with the Tristana coming in.
And the blood boil here with the blood boil passive, I should say, because that's what it is now.
Yeah. Lots of damage coming from the Tristana. They're not able to get onto her and focus at all. The overstay from Aurelia, trying to go back in, definitely costing them right now. As there is a potential fight with... Nope, Sonic canceled it. Never mind. These games are long. It's only 20 minutes right now, but definitely feels like it could go another 25, similar to last game.
Yeah, this is what Riot plans. They want more late game.
Yeah, I mean, late game is interesting, especially for Worlds, because it just means we get more to watch. It would suck paying to go to Worlds and every game ends in 20 minutes. You're like, man, what did I pay for?
I mean, it sucks to go to Worlds and not see Faker.
Yeah, there's still a chance.
Yeah, they have the wild card still.
Yeah, they could still make the gauntlet run. They're not going to, but they could.
They're not going to, but they have a chance.
It's definitely possible. It possible as in, like, it can happen, but it won't. They don't see, SKT clean themselves up. Hell, at this point, I don't even know if TSM's going to clean themselves up. But 15 going way too aggressive. Gets hit by the bunny, hit by the ultimate. He's going to fall down. He needs to finish up Merc Treads, man. Like, ASAP. Get that now.
Yeah, I agree.
That's definitely way too important. Sonic trying to trade onto Nayung, but the steadfast presence is going to stop that attempt. He's popping now with 2 finished armor items. Ravencrow standing over wall. He didn't know it was warded. Paranoia going to be landing on to Neon Fire. He's running away. I don't think he's going to get there, though. The fear is way too strong with Ravencrow. Now getting hit by the binding. The snowball goes a little bit wide. He's still alive somehow. This Thresh lasting forever. The Never Move lands. Are they able to finish off the kill? There's no mana on the Swain. I don't think he's able to get this done. The Steadfast Presence stops the Renekton from getting in, but he's able to get a stun off onto the Morgana. At least they're going to trade that kill over. Now it's just a 2 versus 2. Do they have the damage to get this done? I don't think they do with Swain being out of mana, but we'll have to see as he keeps chasing forward. Now Ezio, yep, just threatening, forcing them off. So that fight goes really even.
Yeah.
What's that, I know it's a Nunu thing, but what's that, like, thing that goes over everyone's heads? Or it looks like they're kind of marked?
That's how he activates his passive. Those are the only things he can use his passive on by hitting.
Okay, so he hits that, and then that activates his passive.
Yes.
Got it, got it. Okay. I guess I didn't read his passive all the way. I thought it was just like a activation whenever he hit anybody. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. All right, I'm
really
actually
helpful with Raptors.
I'm really curious as to what runes Swain rent, so I'm gonna pull up this Mobalytics overlay real fast. Because he's running out of mana, and it is not looking too swell for him. Oh, it's glitching out. Sweet. Let's go ahead and refresh this then. So I'm finding I actually don't like Nimbus Cloak Swain anymore, which feels like blaspheme because it's like really strong. But
I think you like mana flow better, don't you?
I do, just because having all that mana, it's just too useful having the mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went Nimbus Cloak. Yeah, because you just don't get enough mana out of a Rod of Ages for the way a lot of people play Swain. Right, you can probably go Nimbus if you're like Challenger or Diamond, but usually you're much more reliant on, you know, spamming spells, not getting the full mana refund off your queue. I definitely think Manifold Land would have been a good choice for him here. TPR though, still kind of stalling out the game, sitting at the same 3k gold lead they've had. Is Ravencrow actually going to be walking into quite a few people? Awu with the ult in the middle of them all as Business Trooper is stuck inside of the Aurelia ult. They're trying to get a kill. They've already finished off Business Trooper. They should be able to keep going forward as Paranoia going to be used onto the Tristana. Really nice disengage from Andy. And I think they actually might be able to get everybody out of here. If TPR don't chase this too far, they can actually go for the Baron. It might be a little hard with how far they've already chased. But definitely an option. Especially if Nunu actually backs here. They do have a control ward in the pit. Gonna be disabling that ward. The hard thing is, if Nunu can get inside of here, he can really steal it. But he doesn't have a flash, so he has to go the long way. Which means, yeah, this should be going over to TPR. Really nice job getting that 25-minute Baron. Neon Fire walking up for minions. I don't think he's going to get engaged on. Yeah, Sonic, that would be a little ill-advised. So, glad he decided not to do that. Game back in TPR's control. I was a little worried. We're getting to the point where it's just like, okay, maybe they don't actually have a lead anymore because this 3k gold lead against this team doesn't really mean much.
Yeah, but they have the Baron now.
Yep, with the Baron, it can definitely get something done.
Sure.
Third Drake is up as well. See if they're able to get anything. They're posturing around here, but they don't actually have teleport from Sonics. So all they want to do, instead of trying to take on a full fight, is kind of make it look like they want to fight, but stick just out of Battlecast range. So Battlecast try to get engages off, but they're not able to. And that way it'll let the Renekton keep pushing up there with the Baron, which he's going to get a second tower here most likely, as Nunu does secure the Dragon. But that is a small reward for losing 2 towers.
Yeah. A lot of offensive Drakes this match so far. With
yeah.
The 2 mountains and an Infernal.
I like it.
Next one being a Cloud Drake, so
Yeah. Both teams actually like Cloud Drakes as well, so that's not even that bad of an option. But, geez, Battlecast need to get in these lanes and stop this push because they're just kind of fumbling around their jungle and they've about to get pushed onto their inhib. Poppy using her ult, knocks away a bit of the wave. But it's going to come right back as Neon actually gets hit by the Thresh Hook out of his jump. He's going to be falling Paranoia into the back line. Battlecast are going to be running for the hills as TPR in here doing so much damage. Another Thresh Hook lands onto Poppy. They're going to get 2 kills this fight. Pushing on to the inhib as well is TPR.
are they gonna be able to end off of this?
They might. It's going to take a really good dive if they want to. Luckily, they have mana and pretty much still full health bars, so it's definitely possible. They just have to play it correctly. Nunu getting the snowball, but it just barely weaves into the middle of them all. 15 Virgin might actually be falling, but he does get the Sterix pop, and the Thresh Lantern gets him out for the time being, but Business Trooper also going to be falling in return. TSM Ezio, the last one alive. Can he save the game? Nice knock up to disengage for the time being, and Neon in as well means they might actually be able to get forward and stop this. Neon gets the jump forward. Is he going to be able to finish off the kill? The flash forward. He does get the buster shot, but he's going to trade his life for it. But the game not lost yet for Battlecast. CPR ballooning that gold lead, though, puts them in a good spot.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, it actually does mean something to have a gold lead.
Yeah.
Redacted being 5-0.
Yeah, it's really weird. I felt like Sonic wasn't doing anything for a long time. He had a couple kills, which were like proxy of like, you know, a fight or two. And then he just split push master, picking up a lot in this fight, playing it actually really well. So, yeah, Renekton popping off right now. He's backing on a controller. Dude. I'm glad he saw that, 'cause I would have been a little mad.
Yeah.
All right, Trist has IE now. I don't think he had it for last fight,
I do not believe he did either.
but that's gonna help out quite a bit.
Thresh has a frozen heart now.
Yeah, I do like that because there's really no one on this team that's gonna be able to build that, and that the aura from that pretty much makes it a support item, even if it's not like actually a support item. So it's actually pretty good. That should hinder a little bit of the late game coming out from Neon Fire.
Now that's something I don't see as often on Threshes of Redemption.
Yeah, that one's also a little bit more. You usually see like Locket or something, but Redemption. But yeah, I mean it can help. I don't know if it's I don't know if I would have gone it, but I also don't know what I would have gone on Thresh. That's the weird thing about Thresh is like I feel like you can just build anything and like nothing is like stand out like amazing for him.
Except AD Thresh, that's really good.
Yeah, 80 Thresh. Yeah, get me a rapid fire cannon and a static shiv, and I'll be perfectly fine.
And a Storm Razor with Dark Harvest.
Yeah,
Just one shot.
Thresh's auto tech should hook people too.
No. Maybe that could be an Earth, but no.
Just like every auto attack should like pull them towards you just a little bit. I'd be fine with that.
I mean, with High Noon Thresh, you know.
Yeah. You're straight
Every
up
lasso.
lassoing them. Yeah, man. OG Prism gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Nice flay, but he's still gonna get hit by the snowball running away. But he's not gonna make it. Most likely headbutt out as well. But a paranoia on to Tristana. She saved her jump though. She's able to disengage for the time being. Now in the front line / Andy gonna be the first one to fall. Another hook lands on to Nunu as they should be cleaning up this fight. There goes the Renekton, but 15 of Virgin pushing in the mid lane, splitting up Battlecast, meaning they can try and save that fight, which they didn't. Even then, they still have to worry as 15 of Virgin going to be finding his way on to Tristana. She does fall, though. Next up is going to be Business Trooper. Sonic Abs goes godlike 7-0-7. And just lots of kills. No real objectives there for TPR except one Nexus Tower.
No, they... Oh. Yeah, I think they got a Nexus Tower there.
Yeah, they got Nexus Tower. That's it. Would have liked it if they kept pushing up on top. get that inhib maybe, instead of kind of greeding for the towers. Because soon that inhib's going to be up. And then it's going to be a lot harder even with the 10k gold lead. But Battlecast just need to slow it down, stall it out. Tristana's getting really big, has a lot of gold, has almost 4 items. And like she's about to be at 100% crit chance, which is going to be absolutely absurd. So if they're able to get there, I think Battlecast, again, they still have that late game. They just need to not commit for crazy fights. They just need to disengage for the time being, farm out. You know, try and bait TPR into going for Baron and then maybe steal it away with the Nunu.
My question is, who do you think they should focus on the side of TPR? There's a lot of high focus targets here on their team, like Swain, Irelia, Renekton.
So I think the answer is there is no focus, really. Again, I think they just need to completely disengage from fights, which means have the Tristana jump back whenever Nocturne tries to go in, have everybody just peel back as well, and you just throw CC at whoever happens to be closest to your damage source, and then you just have your damage source also kill whoever's closest to her, right? You've got the kind of comp that can actually get that done with a Poppy, a Morg, and an Alistar, and a Nunu, right? Like, you've got a comp that can peel back and disengage perfectly from a fight, where I don't think it's really about focusing anyone specifically. We are going to see 15 getting caught up. Nice use of the ult, but he's going to die anyways. Did leave quite a big hole, though, in the mid lane.
Absolute CC chain, though.
Yeah. He wasn't.
TPR is going to get that inhib.
They should. They do need to be careful, though, because they do have Battlecast coming up behind them. Nunu going to start rolling a snowball. Nice engage from Alistar. And this choke point is exactly where Nunu wants to be, but he actually rams the snowball into a wall. They're still able to chase forward, though, as Ravencrow going to be the next to fall. That is 3 dead on the side of TPR. And Battlecast pinging onto the Baron. This is when TPR needs to start threatening the base.
And that shutdown gold was 450 gold onto the Tristana as well.
Yeah. Neon is a scary, scary puppy girl thing. He's going to hop onto the Baron. There is a control ward in there. How much of a chance do you think Awu and Sonic have at 2v4 in this right now?
I'd say 25% chance at best. They're
definitely trying it, but Poppy with the ult gets Sonic Abs out, and now Awu stuck all by himself for the time being. A nice snowball actually lands onto Renekton. So they're going to go forward. F0 is being used, doing an okay amount of damage, but they just haven't been able to finish off any kills. They do get 1 now. The Nevermoon actually lands onto 2. 15 Virgin finds his way in as well with the slow from the W. I think they should be able to get that, which means 2 Barons down, and they actually, with this inhib open still, they might be able to push here because they have everybody up. And there's not a great front line anymore for Battlecast. To see if they're able to get it done. They do land a threshold onto the Poppy. Steadfast Presence not going to stop the paranoia as the health bars are burning low. Neonfire doing an okay amount of damage, though. He's going to step forward. Needs to be careful because there is a Renekton behind him with GA. Or not Renekton, sorry, that's actually Nocturne. But he's doing a lot of damage still. Jin able to pick up 1. Is an open Nexus, but Battlecast barely alive still.
They finally gave Renekton the first death.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, back to that Baron play. It was a really good play. And there was 2 people there. You've got 4 and Baron and a fed Tristana. Why did Trist back there? Why did she not just go in and try to fight with the team? Like, honestly, they could have taken both those kills really handily, not lost Baron on 2 members, not lost their last Nexus tower. If Tristana had just stayed and fought with them, because I don't think she was even low.
I don't recall her being low either. She has... Oh, I think they're going to go for a Bloodthirster now.
Yeah, it should be a Bloodthirster. I don't think he needs a Blade of the Ruin King, so...
Yeah.
And he doesn't need, like, Armor Pen, right? He doesn't need a Last Whisper against this team. So I think that's a good choice. That or a GA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Red buff,
836 every hit. Oh my.
yeah. I love 80 carries. Full sarcasm right there. TPR splitting themselves up here. Like they look like they want to threaten, but with Sonic off, that means this actually really can't happen until Sonic gets the wave up.
I bet you really love.
You cut off.
I bet you really love Kog'Maw.
Kog'Maw's interesting. I actually don't mind Kog'Maw. I really liked Kog'Maw when he got reworked. Or it was just like 5 attack speed, like full Gatling gun mode. Because that was just like legitimate trade-off, right? Like, I can kill you in 2.5 seconds. I can't move though. Right? Like, and then those darn scripters in Korea were able to kite while still getting off all the attacks. Ruined it for all of us.
Yeah. Scripters.
Yeah. But TPR have waited out the Baron pretty much, so now's the time when they can start doing stuff. It's a little unfortunate that they've got a big bot wave and nobody top to cross map pressure. As long as they actually push it slow enough, no, they're just going to hard shove it. Yeah, what they should be doing right now is just really not shoving that wave, like cashing the wave there and not shoving it. Because now this huge wave bot lane is going in, and it's just going to die. And Sonic still isn't top, right? So all that pressure from that bot lane is just completely gone. Mid lane, Inhib is going to be respawning soon as well.
Look at the armor on Poppy.
Yeah, she's got a lot.
I've only surpassed that once, and that was in an ARAM game. I had over 400 armor when I was building pure MR.
Yeah, he's got a lot. 355, definitely a good amount. And a lot of it's helping his W, since it increases his armor and MR by like 10%.
And then when he gets like below a certain amount, it doubles.
Yeah.
But the other one who's really going to deal a lot of damage to him is going to be Swain.
Yeah, maybe then he has an adaptive helm, which is kind of like a one item like AP nullifier. It's just such a good item for stopping characters like Swain. You don't need, like, I mean, it just adds an extra 15% magic resistance, or like magic reduction straight up, which is absolutely crazy.
Outer Drake's just going to be free here.
Yep, that's kind of what TPR's been playing for. You've seen them kind of hovering around that dragon, like even a minute and a half ago when it wasn't up, just making sure they have control in the area. And now that they have that, a triple stack Elder going to be really strong. They're going for an engage. Ultimate's out from Aurelia. They want to do damage here, but Prism already chunked out. Even with this ultimate, they're not actually able to pick up any kills. They trade one over. Now Awu forced to run away as Neonfire is going to jump back in, but the stopwatch, or sorry, Zanya's been used, /Annie, going to be burning down though. Neon, he does finally fall in the fight now. Business Trooper next to fall. TSM Ezio not going to be able to get anything done as he's 1v4. Na Yoongjin, last one alive, with only an inhib to save his base. This should be TPR taking game 2, putting themselves in a spot to maybe take this set. We'll have to see how game 3 goes, but definitely a set that does not disappoint. It's Na Yoon not going to be able to 1v4 in any situation.
Yeah. Honestly, again, I want to go with well, not again. I'm debating. I think Sonic, maybe MVP this game. Sonic with that Renekton.
He did pretty well, yeah. Sonic definitely played out of his mind. I mean, 9-1-11 on the Renekton. Did really good on a lot of fights. I think both him and Raven were playing pretty solid, but I do agree. I think Sonic was the most standout player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can give it to good old Sonic abs there.
Yep. All right. I will be back.
Okay. Silver Scrapes. We need to come up with our own version of Silver Scrapes. What should our version of Silver Scrapes be? I don't even know. Because I'd hate to just do like everything LCS style. Just steal everything from them. I'm not going to play Despacito. What? Preferably something without lyrics. And preferably something that won't get me muted. We'll figure that out later. But game 3, hopefully we can get this done fast as we've got a set in 45 minutes. So I'm going to start inviting everybody in here.